If you're watching this right now, just know I didn't do anything illegal, anything crazy. It's just how this story plays out. I think it's kind of funny, so I thought I'd do a video on it. So I'm a big fan of basketball, right? I love playing it, love watching it. And when I used to live in Arizona, I had a friend at the time who we would always go to like Suns games or play outside or play inside at a gym, and it was a lot of fun, right? So we found out this middle school that was kind of like halfway between our houses, that at night they had the lights on at the basketball courts. They had like 4 courts, and it was like just blacktop. So we would go there probably every Saturday night from like 8 p.m. to like midnight is when they had the lights on. So we would go there. Sometimes it'd be kids our age playing, or it'd just be us two shooting around, and we had a lot of fun, right? So one night we were playing, and it was like 11:50. The lights were going to shut off, so we called it quits, right? And the lights shut off. We put on our shoes, regular shoes, and walked back to our cars. Now the parking lot is on the other side of the school, and obviously the basketball hoops are in the back, right? So we're walking from the basketball hoops in the back all the way around to the parking lot. And as we're walking, I tell my friend, I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom so bad. He's like, well, just wait to get home. It's like a 15-minute drive to your house. It's like, I can't. It's like one of those pees where it's like, you can hold it, but like it hurts. And so I was like, I can't do it. So I'm like, I run by the dumpster. That's like, I don't know how to explain it, but I go by the dumpster, and I just start peeing, and as I'm doing that, in the middle of my pee, I hear a car come in the driveway. The car comes in the driveway, and I see it's a cop, and I'm just like, oh, uh-oh. So I pull my pants, and I just panic just ensued in me. So me and my friend, we booked it to the corner of the field of the school. It's like one of those big open fields, right? And my friend, about a month and a half before that, he got arrested for criminal speeding. He didn't actually get arrested, but he got put in handcuffs, and he just had to pay a big fine, go to court and all that. He had a Camaro, and he got caught doing like 50 over or whatever. Anyways, so he was like double freaking out because he just got, in trouble with the law himself. And I'm freaking out because I'm like, peeing on public area is not good. It was dumb of me, but it was midnight. It was Saturday night. There was no kids around whatsoever. But, the law, the cops, they don't care. And I don't know what kind of ticket he can write up on me if I do get caught. I don't know if I'm going to be, a sex offender or whatever, even though there's no kids around and all that. So I was kind of like freaking out. So anyways, we're in the back of the field behind a tree, and my heart is just like, it's like skipping beats of how fast it is going. It's like super adrenaline. So I'm behind a tree, my friend's behind me, and we're like waiting for the cops to come around where we just ran from, chasing us, but they're not coming. But we see the cop car go past the school in the other side of the parking lot, looking at us with his flashlight while we're hiding behind the tree. My friend's like, dude, I'll just go tell him that we're joking around. We're just playing basketball. I'm like, do not do that. And I was just freaking out, right? So the cops do that for about like 2.5 minutes, just kind of taking their big flashlight and panning it across the field. And I'm like behind a tree like this, just not moving. And we see him go to the other side of the parking lot where we ran from. He's still in his cop car, and we book it to the other side of the field to see where he's going, and he's still flashing his light back at us. So we run back. It's kind of like this back and forth game. He doesn't get out of his car because I don't think he knew where we ran to, where he just didn't really care. I don't even think he saw me, taking a pee, but I was like, just want to make sure. So we ended up waiting for about 5 or 10 minutes behind the dumpster where I just was, and we see him leave the parking lot. And as we start running to our cars, we see him come back, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So we book it again to the tree where we just were. So it just cat and mouse game of hiding from him. I don't even know if he saw us. I think if he saw us, he would have got out. But anyways, he came back in the parking lot and was looking for us again with his flashlight. And then he goes out of the parking lot again and just starts driving on the road and doesn't turn back this time. So me and my friend hop in our cars and we peel out. I don't know how he didn't see the cars go out. I think he was on the opposite side of the road, going the other way or whatever. So we go to this McDonald's that's like, 5 minutes away. And I don't think my adrenaline's ever been higher because like when your adrenaline's when your adrenaline's really high, you start shaking. And I was like shaking, and it was like 12:30 at night and Saturday night. We didn't get caught or nothing, but it was a night where I was like, okay, last time I pee in public. Next time I'm gonna hold it. And I don't know how we got out of that situation, but we did. And that night I didn't fall asleep till like 5 a.m. because I was just so wired. So that moral of the story is hold it. Just hold it. Or go pee in a regular bathroom. And since that day, it's been like 4 years, but since that day I haven't peed out in public. I was like, yeah, this is it. This is it. Because I don't know what kind of ticket or citation he could have, gave me, but it would have been bad, I think, in terms of like where I was at the time. But yeah, I thought I'd make a video on it. It's a funny story from years ago when I lived in Arizona, and it's just a funny time. So yeah, that's about it. All right, see you guys later.